All right, beautiful people. Starting off in a child's pose, you're sitting on your feet. You can walk your hands out away from you and then give your head some time to come down. No reason to rush it. And just settle in for some time. Find a big breath in, big exhales. In a child's pose, I like to rock a little bit, kind of swing from side to side. Give your hips and your low back some time just to settle into this posture. Notice a beautiful spreading feeling as your back opens up to the sky. And let your inhales expand the little bits of space between your ribs, the space of your belly. Maybe you can even feel your low back expanding as you inhale. And cultivate strength on the exhales. Right, all the muscles of your torso moving into center. Strong belly muscles on the exhale. All right, of course, you're breathing through your nose as much as you can. As much as you can during allergy season. I know it's not always possible. Notice your body softening in this posture. We've been some time here, so the posture will change a little bit. Your hips, hopefully a little more easily bent into this hip flexion. Notice the space between your shoulder blades. Okay, see if you could soften there a little bit, the space behind your heart. All right, keep your big breath and continue to notice how your body feels. I will start to move. Walk your hands out here and grip the mat with your strong tiger claw hands. And then pull yourself up. Find a hands and knees. Come all the way through to a cow pose. So you're pulling your heart forward. You're arching your spine and your belly button is lifting at the same time. Okay, exhale here, press it back down to your child's pose and round your spine. Drop your head. Again, inhale, find a cow pose, arched spine, heart moves forward. Pull back on your hands, okay? And exhale back to your child's. Again, inhale up, cow pose. Exhale down, child's. Now let's add some elements here. Inhale up to your cow pose. And then from here, instead of going back to your child's, With your exhale, tuck your toes, press it up to a downward facing dog. Now you might keep your knees really bent, okay? No problem. Inhale down to that cow pose. Then exhale to your child's. So we just added one thing to our low flow. Again, inhale cow. Exhale downward facing dog. Inhale back to your cow, arched spine, looking forward. And exhale, child's. One more time, cow. Down dog. Cow. And child's. All right, this time come up to hands and knees and tuck your toes, but pause here with a flat back. So lift that belly button up away from the floor and flatten out your spine, pushing the floor away. Okay, your knees are gonna hover just off the mat. So take them just 1 inch off the mat and hold here and breathe. Push that floor away and breathe. Now this is challenging. So if you want to drop 1 knee or 2 knees, you know you can. But before you give up, maybe take 1 more breath. Push the floor down a little more. Pull the belly button in a little more. Whew, nice challenge for your legs. You feel your quads getting warm, your hamstrings, your core. 1 more big breath here in your floating knee pose. And we're gonna press the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Walk it out here. Whew, notice how your legs feel. Okay, just open up the backs of the legs gently. Remember to keep them really bent. If you feel tension, you can keep the knees soft and bent. Not a problem. Roll your shoulder blades all around here, every place they go. Then roll them back the other way. And then let's give the head a good shake. Yes. And no. Let your head really hang. Okay, friends, we'll start to move a little bit from here. So with your inhale, let's swing the right leg up in the air behind you. Do your best to keep your hips level, okay? Right hip level with the left. Exhale here, swing your right foot forward. Plant it outside your right hand. Okay, with your inhale here, come up to a lunge. You're gonna sweep your hands up in the air and stand up tall. Okay, we're gonna get a little funky here. So exhale here, shift your weight forward. You can reach back here. Think of your heart being over your right knee, okay? With your inhale, you're gonna launch the left leg up into the air in front of you and stand on your right leg, okay? Now keep in mind, we're balancing here. So if you need to, you can put the left toe on the ground. That's not a problem, okay? You can also reach out and touch something like the wall or a table. Okay, but we're gonna play around a little bit here. I want you to bend the right knee, drop into a single leg squat, and then come back up. Let's do it again. Exhale into your squat. Inhale back up. Now you can do all this with the left toe on the floor. Again, squat and up. Let's do it 3 more times. Down and up. 2 more. Squat, up. Last one. Squat and hold right here in your single leg squat. Breathe with me. Remember your options. You can touch the wall, you can put the left toe down, or you can stay where you are. If you're feeling pretty good, go ahead and extend that left leg and then drop your hips a little lower. You can reach forward with your hands. Whew, feel that right leg getting warm. Nice, let's take 1 more big breath here. And then let it go. Go ahead and drop the left foot next to the right. Whew. Big breath in, reach your arms up. And exhale, hinging at your hips, fold it all the way down. Shake your head out. We're gonna come halfway up on the inhale. Think of looking forward, up on your fingertips. With your exhale, fold very deeply. Maybe hug your legs with bent knees. Okay, palms are down. With your inhale, you're going to step it back to your plank pose. Now remember, that can mean your knees are down on the ground. Okay. With your exhale, bend your knees, put your chest and chin down first. Maybe you even hover them off the floor. Inhale for your cobra. You're going to pull that heart up and forward. Pull back on your hands. Point the tailbone down. Then exhale here to your downward facing dog. And we're back where we started. Shake it off. Okay, again, walk out your down dog. Keep in mind, we're not super warm, so you can bend those knees a lot if you want to. We're going to do the other side. Gotta keep moving. Okay, here we go. Left leg up in the sky. Big breath in. And exhale, send that left foot forward. Drop it outside your left hand. And strong legs because we're coming up to a lunge. So big breath in as you lift your hands, lift your heart. Crescent lunge. Okay, exhaling here, shift your weight forward and reach your hands back. So your heart is just about over your left knee. With your inhale, launch that right leg up into the air. Okay, hands up. So use your options, put hands on the wall, put the right toe on the floor if you need to. We're gonna squat. So drop into that left knee and then bring it up. Again, bend and extend. Keep breathing. Exhale, inhale. Let's do 3 more. Squat and stand. 2 more. Squat and stand. Now here's the last one. Drop and hold right there. Okay, reach out for the wall to touch the toe down if you need to. If you want a little extra space here, you're gonna extend your right leg, okay? Make it nice and long and drop a little lower. Breathe. Let the left leg get nice and warm. You feel that. Whew. Last breath here. Nice, let it go. Both feet down, inhale here. Stand up straight and tall, reach up. Then exhale, hinging at your hips, fold it all the way down. Halfway up on your inhale, try to put some weight in your toes as you look forward. And a really big fold on your exhale. Palms are down here. Inhale and step it back to a plank. With your exhale, knees, chest, and chin come down first. Now you can put them all the way down or you can hover them. Yogi's choice. And inhale for a cobra. Pull that heart open and up and forward as you point your tailbone down. Pull on that mat. Exhale here, up and back, downward facing dog. Shake it out, yogis. Hopefully you notice at least a little bit of extra heat and mobility on the backs of your legs. Okay, we did some good work there. And let's keep moving. Okay, inhaling here, right leg up and out behind. Just like before, exhale, send the right foot forward into a lunge. Inhale here, crescent lunge, coming up. Exhale, shift your body weight forward just like before. And then just like before, inhale, launch that left leg up into the air. Now this time, with your exhale, you're gonna bend that right knee and drape the left knee over the right, okay? Now you can put the left toes on the floor from here. It works the same way, okay? You can also reach out and touch the wall or a chair. But if you want a little extra space, you can tuck that left ankle behind the right, and we're really gonna sink low here. And let's get the arms to match, okay? Take your arms out and then cross the right elbow over the left. If your shoulders are tight, you can just grab your shoulders here. But if you're feeling pretty good, try to braid your forearms together and put your palms close. And then either way, you're gonna lift your elbows level with your nose and increase the distance between your nose and your elbows. Whew, that's a nice shoulder stretch back there between your shoulder blades. So breathe here. Maybe you wanna sink lower into it. Nice challenge for that right leg. Stay in the challenge. One more big breath here. Okay, and then with your inhale, slowly unwind yourself. Come on out. Both feet on the ground. Big breath in. Exhale, hinge yourself all the way down to a forward fold. Halfway up on your inhale, look forward. And a big fold on your exhale. Palms are down. Okay, this time you might want to hop it or step it back to plank, yogi's choice. And exhale, knees, chest, and chin down. Inhale for that cobra, heart up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shake it off, yogis. We're going to do the other side. Okay, I definitely noticed my legs opening up. Hope you do too. Backs of the legs, the calf, the hamstring feels really soft now after we warmed them up. So here goes the left side. Inhaling here, left leg up in the sky. Exhale, left foot forward to your lunge. Okay, strong and steady in the legs because we're inhaling up to that crescent lunge. Come on up. Exhale, shift your weight forward, reach back. And inhale that right leg up into the sky. Okay, now here's where we exhale. Bend that left knee and drape the right leg over the left. So you can stay here. You can touch the toe down, touch the wall, whatever you need to do. Or you can add some extra spice by tucking the right foot behind that left calf. Okay, let's cross the arms too. We want to do the arms the opposite way. So arms out wide. Let's cross the left elbow over the right. And you can grab your shoulders if your shoulders tend to be tight, or you can try to braid your forearms if your shoulders are pretty open today. Either way, lift your elbows level with your nose and increase the distance between your elbows and your nose. You're moving your nose back and your elbows forward. Breathe. Breathe into the back side of your rib cage between those shoulder blades. You can sink a little lower if you like. If the balance is tricky, just stare at one thing that's not moving. One more breath here, yogis. And then come out slowly, both feet on the floor. Big breath in, reaching up. Big exhale, hinging at your hips, folding all the way down. Halfway up on your inhale. And big fold on your exhale. Palms are down. Inhaling here, hop it or step it back to your plank. And exhale, knees, chest, and chin down first. Inhale for your cobra, heart up. Exhale for downward facing dog. Shake it off here. Walk those heels out. We're going to add something else to our flow. All right. A lot of strong legs today in this flow. So take those breaks if you need them. Take those mods. Here we go on the right. Inhaling here, right leg up and out behind you. Exhale that right foot forward. Plant it in your lunge. Inhale for your crescent lunge, arms up. Exhale, shift your heart forward. Reach your hands back, just like before. Inhale, all the hands up in front. Lift that left leg up. Okay, exhale here. Drape that left leg just momentarily over the right. Okay, you could keep your arms out in front. Now this time with your inhale, I want you to stand up straight and tall. Extend that left leg out in front of you. Okay, and exhale here. Swing it out to the left and then all the way behind you for warrior 3. Now we're going to do that back the way we came. Check it out. Okay, inhale, swing the left leg out to the left and then around front. Can you do this with touching down? Yes, you can. Okay, again, exhale, swing it back, reach forward, warrior 3. Inhale, swing the left leg around front, reach up. Whew. Let's do it one more time. Exhale, swing it back to warrior three and hold here, breathe. So warrior three, you can reach out with your hands to touch something. You can reach your arms out to the side or behind, even to the floor. But let's take a few more breaths here. That back leg is long and strong. The hips and shoulders face the floor, and the right knee can bend to make this a little easier, okay? You can put some nice strength in that right quad here. Nice breath. Okay, really cooking that right leg here. How about one more big breath here in warrior three, please? Nice. Exhale here. Drop your hands underneath your shoulders. Step that left foot back to the floor behind you. And inhale here, right leg up in the air, three-leg dog. Exhale, drop that right foot back in downward facing dog. Whew, shake it out. Let's go straight to the other side, okay? Inhaling here, left leg up in the sky. Exhale, left foot forward to a lunge. Inhale, up to your crescent lunge. Exhale, shift your weight forward and pause, hands back. Inhale, launch that right leg up into the air. And exhale, just for a moment, bend that left knee and drape the right leg over the left. Okay, if you want to touch the floor here or touch the wall, you can. With your inhale, you're going to extend that right leg out in front of you. It doesn't have to be completely straight. It can be bent, okay? Now with your exhale, you're going to swing it out to the right, all the way back behind you and lean forward, warrior three. Let's do it again, okay? We're coming back the way we came in. Inhale, swing the right leg out to the right and forward, standing up. Again, exhale, swing it to the right and back, warrior three. One more time, inhale to swing it forward. And then last time, exhale to swing it back. Hold it here, warrior three, and breathe. Hips and shoulders face the mat. Okay, the left leg can bend or extend, and you can even put your hands down. Okay, but that right leg is like a lightning bolt. It's long and strong. Breathe. Let the left leg accept this challenge. Make sure it feels good, feels right. Whew, one more breath here. And then let it go. Hands down under your shoulders, right foot down with the toes on the floor behind you. And then inhale that left leg up in the sky, three-leg dog. And exhale, left foot down. Downward facing dog, walk it out. Okay, a little vinyasa before we keep going, okay? If you need a break here, just pop down into a child's pose, take that break, and we'll take a vinyasa and then we'll all meet in downward facing dog. So break or come along. Here we go. Inhaling here, heart moves forward, find a plank pose. Remember that can be knees down or not. With your exhale, yogi's choice to hop or step forward and fold. Okay, roll it up on your inhale, pushing the floor away from you. Lift your heart up top. And exhale, drop it into a chair squat. You're going to pull your knees toward each other. Drop that tailbone and look up. Inhale for standing up. And exhale to fold it down. Halfway up on your inhale, look forward. And big fold on your exhale. Palms are down. Inhale, hop it or step it to your plank. And exhale, knees, chest, and chin come down first. And inhale for that cobra. Or, since we're warm, press the tops of your feet down and lift your thighs for an upward facing dog. Either way, exhale and roll it back to downward facing dog. Take some breaths here, yogis. We're going to add something else to our flow. Legs are nice and warm. Arms are nice and warm. Core and back are nice and warm. So let's keep going. Inhaling here, right leg up in the sky. Exhale, right foot forward lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, bring it up. Exhale, shift your body weight forward, hands back, pause. Inhale, left leg launches into the air. And exhale, bend the right knee, drop the left leg over that right leg, just for a moment, a little squat. Inhale, left leg up in the air in front of you. And just like before, exhale, swing that left leg out to the left and all the way behind you for a warrior three. But then I want you to keep going. Bring your fingers to the ground. You can bend that right knee if you like, okay? You can bend it as much as you like. Let your head go down and let the left leg go up. And hold here for your standing split. Okay, don't let the word split scare you. You can bend that right knee as much as you need to. But from here, your head is hanging. Watch that left foot. I want you to extend that left leg like a lightning bolt. Take a big breath in. And exhale, draw that left knee towards your nose. Again, inhale, extend the left leg out. Exhale, draw it in. One more, bring it out. And bring it in. Nice. Go ahead and extend it out behind you and hold it there and just breathe. Let your head hang, soft neck. So if you could get that right knee a little bit more bent, maybe you could hang more easily in your head. Or maybe you want to extend the right knee a little more. Just don't lock it, okay? Keep it from locking. If you're feeling great here and you can get your hands really close to your right foot, okay, and you can keep that left leg strong, then maybe you want to play around with a little balance challenge and put your right hand on your right ankle. So you just have one hand on the floor. And if that works, come up on your left fingertips and one by one, remove fingertips until maybe you could just have one on the ground, okay? Or maybe you put both hands on your right ankle and you're just standing on that foot. Wherever you are, breathe. One more big breath here, yogis, getting real warm. And then we're letting it go. Drop your hands under your shoulders. Drop those left toes behind you. Come up to three-leg dog. Big breath in with that right leg in the sky. And exhale here. Drop that right foot next to the left. Downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Shake it off. All right, we're going to go straight to the other side. You ready? On the left leg up in the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, left foot forward. Drop it outside your left hand. Lunge. Inhaling here, crescent lunge all the way up. Exhale here, bow forward. Shift your weight forward. And inhale, right leg up in the air in front. Okay, one single leg squat here. Drop into that left knee. Drape the right leg over the left. Just a single squat here. And inhale, straighten the left leg up. Extend the right leg partially or fully out in front of you. Exhale as you swing the right leg out to the right and out behind you for a warrior three. And then keep going. Let your fingers come all the way to the floor. Let your head drop and let the right leg go up. And hold here and breathe with me. Now, take a little time to bend the left knee if you need to, okay? Make sure hips and shoulders are level with the mat. And at least your fingertips are on the floor, maybe your palms. Okay, are you ready to move? Inhale here, extend the right leg out behind you like a lightning bolt. And exhale, move the right knee towards your nose, crunch. Inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, pull the knee in. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in. Now go ahead and extend it and hold it there. Okay, right leg out in the air. Breathe. You can bend the left knee a lot. You can bend it a little. Please make sure it's not locking out. We want to avoid that at all costs. So it doesn't matter how high your right leg is at all, okay? It doesn't even have to be high at all, but I want it to be strong and long. If you can get your hands real close to your foot, that bottom foot, then maybe take one hand to your left ankle. Try that for a little while. If that works well, come up on the fingertips of the other hand and one by one, remove fingertips until you just have one single fingertip on the ground. And then you can try maybe both hands to that ankle. Keep breathing. Nice challenge for the left leg. Nice challenge for the right glute. You feel the left leg stabilizers working and wobbling. Embrace the wobble. That's what we're looking for. One more breath here and you're standing split, yogis. Whew. And then let it go. Drop your hands under your shoulders. Drop the right toes behind you. And inhale, left leg up in the air. Exhale, drop that left foot next to the right. Back in downward facing dog. Wow. Okay, your legs should be extremely warm. Really soft on the back. Here's a little vinyasa break. Okay, feel free to take that child's pose break or come along. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhaling here, heart moves forward to plank. Exhaling here, hop it or step it to your hands and fold. Roll it up on your inhale. Push the floor away with your feet. Lift your heart. Exhale into your chair squat. Drop your tailbone. Look up. Pull those knees inward. Inhale all the way up to standing. And exhale, fold it down. Halfway up on your inhale. And a really big fold on your exhale. Palms are down. Inhale back to your plank. And exhale, knees, chest, and chin come down first. Inhale for that cobra. Maybe it's an up dog with your legs lifted. And exhale, downward facing dog. This is our last one, last down dog. We just want to see how it feels. Notice if you can get the heels more readily downward toward the mat. Pull the elbows inward. All right, my friends, from here, just walk all the way to your hands. And then really bend your knees. Allow your upper body to just drape and round over your legs. So really bent knees. You're thinking of getting your shoulders just about level with where your knees are, and your belly might touch your thighs. That'd be great. Hang your head. And let's bring in a little funky twist here. Okay, real funky. Pick up your right foot and cross it over to the other side of your left foot, so your feet are crossed. Okay, and then walk your hands out to the right. So you might need to really bend your knees here, and that's fine. Go ahead and bend them a lot. Walk your hands out to the right so all your fingers point over to the right. Hang your head and just breathe. Okay, now some of you are really going to need to bend your knees a lot to be here. So be generous with yourself. Bend those knees. If you can extend your knees and they're not locking and you feel comfortable, then you can probably walk your fingers to point at the back of the mat. So your fingers are lined up with your feet, but they're pointing in the opposite direction as your toes. Breathe into your back. Funky twist. And then let's bring it back through center and switch sides. So that right foot back underneath your right hip. Left foot steps in front of the right and then to the other side. So ankles are crossed. Bend those knees. Walk your hands out to the left. So all fingers point to the left. Okay, notice the outer hip stretch here. Any stretchiness you feel. Make sure it feels good. And then keep walking your hands maybe. If this feels great and you have a lot of space, you can point your fingers all the way behind you. One more long, slow breath here. And bring your hands back around front. Both feet back underneath you. And then walk your feet a bit wide. Point the toes slightly out and drop your hips down into a squat. All right, so here you are, malasana squat. I'm just gonna turn slightly. So you can see that the feet are a little bit turned out, okay, but you can kind of play with it. So you'll probably have to make a few adjustments. If you need to keep your hands on the floor and your hips up, that's not a problem. Go ahead and hang right there. But if you can pick your hands up and if you can drop your hips nice and low, then put your hands together. Stick your elbows between your knees and gently resist the floor with your legs to get the most from this squat. So you're pushing down on the floor, hopefully feeling a really, really yummy release in your hips and your low back. And we're gonna play a little bit from here. So check it out. Okay, if you release your hands from each other, take your left hand behind you. You can even use your fingertips if you want to. I'd say a foot or so behind your hips. Try planting that left hand on the, whatever hand you have behind you is fine. Left or right. You're gonna lift your hips up off the floor here and reach the other hand up. Bring it back down with your hips. Swing yourself around front through your squat. We'll try the other side. Take the other hand behind you, drop it to the floor, lift your hips, reach up with your other hand, and bring it back down and through your squat. So I want you to take it side to side a few times, okay? Maybe you experiment with taking the hand further back, okay? Through center. Other side, maybe the hand goes further back, lift your hips. So you're doing this funky little crab shape. Hips up, exhale down, and through center. Inhale as you reach back, hips up, exhale down, and back through center. So try it a few more times. If it feels pretty limited, you're just gonna stay really low with your hips. But if you feel pretty good, you can lift your hips nice and high, and you can even drop your head, and it becomes kind of a back bend feel. So I want you to kind of feel it out. Maybe 2 more times on each side. Nice release for the front of your body, your hips, your shoulders. All right, one more on each side. Make it a nice one. Okay, next time you come around front, we're gonna sit down. So just sit back on your hips, shake your legs around front. Whew, shake them out. All right, nice work, yogis. We did some great work in the legs today. We did some nice shoulder opening. Okay, just to keep going with that shoulder opening before we completely rest, drop your hands behind you and put just a little bend in your knees so that your feet come to the floor. And then drop to your elbows. Get the elbows right underneath your shoulders for a fish pose. So for your fish pose, start to push your elbows down into the floor. Push the floor away from you and lift your heart up high. So floor goes down, heart goes up. And so what you'll start to experience perhaps is some really nice opening across the fronts of your shoulders and your chest. And so you can stay here if that's quite enough. Okay, as always, you can keep going or you can just stay where you are. So if you want to keep going, you'll keep to push the floor. You keep the heart lifted. And with your chin tucked into your chest, you'll start to drop your head. But keep the chin tucked. It's crucial, okay? Breathe. With your chin tucked in, you should still be able to talk and you should still be able to breathe. Continue to expand your heart up and open wherever you are, pulling your chin in towards your neck. Breathing deeply. How about one more big breath here in your fish pose? Okay, and then bring your chin back in towards your chest. Move your elbows out from underneath you. And come all the way down. You can take your arms out to the sides in little cactus arms. And we'll finish this practice off with a little twist. So just from where you are with your feet on the ground, your knees bent, move your hips over to the left and drop your knees to the right. Just let them fall. You can use the right hand to grab a knee if you want. And we're going to look to the left. So point your nose to the left. Big breath. We'll take some time here. Close your eyes. Let your inhales expand that chest up and open. And the exhales make a strong belly that wraps inward towards your spine. Inhale, big chest. Exhale, strong belly. One last breath here. And let's bring the knees through center. Okay, and we'll just switch sides. So let's move the hips over to the right first. Pick them up, move them to the right, and drop your knees to the left. The left hand can grab a knee. Okay, looking out to the right with your cactus arm on the right. Close your eyes and breathe. Allow this twist to cool your body and recalibrate your spine. Dome your chest upward. Strong belly exhales. Take your last breath here. And bring your knees back in towards center. Go ahead and extend them. Extend your legs all the way out on the ground. Extend your arms out beside you as well. Just rest here. You made it. Allow your breath to settle into involuntary, effortless breathing, like sleeping breath. Allow your body to settle into ease, no longer doing anything, no longer active, no more effort, just being. Notice places you can let go, your jaw, your forehead, your belly. And stay with the sensations of breathing here. Stay with your breath. Notice everything about it. And use that as a tool to stay in this moment and just enjoy being and being present. Being in this moment and letting go of past and future is an incredible tool that you can use to access a sense of peace and harmony. And it's always here, underlying everything else you do. This sense of being, of presence, is always here. My friends, please keep resting just like this for as long as you can. The longer, the better. Thanks so much for practicing with me. This is where I'll leave you today.